the A52S5G. Watch it on there because it's a Super AMOLED screen, and we're gonna get straight into the drafts of game number 1. Evos and Alter Ego. Already now with the Phobius and Natalia band targeting towards Pi and Death Koch, but Alter Ego, same, coming in from them, the Valentina for the prior respect.
Wow, interesting bans here. Already so much respect. And yes, it's going to be the Yi being banned away from the side of Alter Ego Esports. I thought that this was going to be contested, but because Alter Ego has a second pick, they don't want to gamble with that Yi pick and definitely will be banning this away.
A very somewhat, I feel like a personal ban here. Phobius already, Natalia as well, so respecting the potential from the side of Alter Ego, and as well as Alter Ego, sure. Valentina is a prio ban, but that Eve ban, it's an interesting ban. Now though, Evos taking their time with their last ban in the first phase. What will they go for? Remember, Sicilian Lancelot is still open, and perhaps, there you go, Beatrix.
Fanny as well here. Still up for grabs for the side of Evos Legends. Remember, Evos does have first pick. Alter Ego need to ban it right here. We know how Fiersic plays on that Fanny. I don't think it's going to be wise to let it go here, Eterna.
100%, but of course, this is going to be the question. Will Alter Ego Esports let it go? Or maybe they will let it go and they have a sort of particular counter towards it that's also on the table. That is also a possibility. But if they do ban out this Fanny, there are going to be a lot of other heroes on the table. The Selena is going to be open. The Esmeralda is going to be open. And for once, Aulus might be open for Evos Legends to take as well.
That is true. That is true. So we'll have to see here a lot of options for both Evos and Alter Ego here. What will Alter Ego ban? It will be Fanny, so respecting the power for potential as well. Remember, Eterna mentioned earlier, Selena is open, and as well as perhaps a Sicilian here, we will have to see what will Evos commit.
We can see maybe Esmeralda. Esmeralda can be picked up here as a first pick for the side of Evos Legends. We know that Clover and Anti-Mage both play this hero, and I think it's just a solid pick to get it out of the hands from the side of Alter Ego. Also, kind of countering towards the Matilda that can be picked.
That's true. That's true. That's also a possibility that could happen. So we're going to see. Will it be that
I
or
forgot.
not? It actually is going to be the Lancelot.
Wow.
The power pick coming in from Evos Legends is there. Alter Ego Esports with the response. They do have a lot of options. They do have the Kufra for them to take for themselves. The Ruby is also still on the table if they want to go that route. But they could also go for an Esmeralda. So securing an Esmeralda and a source of CC might be a choice for the side of Alter Ego Esports.
I have to agree with you. Picking up a Kufra and perhaps an Esmeralda could be the approach. If not though, they could just pick up the Esmeralda for Pi, and they could pick up a hero for, I feel like, Odile Lilia. But no, I was completely wrong. Matilda and as well as Yutsong will be the pick.
Okay, a Yuzong pick here now coming through for the side of Alter Ego Esports. This is, and most probably going into the hands of Nino perhaps, because it has been always into his hands, and it is a very huge power pick for him as well. He wants to be able to win that lane, but the Esmeralda is still open, so Evos Legends have the ability to take that and will be able to contest the dominance on that particular lane.
I have to agree with you, so we have to see here. Esmeralda, I like Esmeralda and as well as Lilia, but Evos here, sure, Esmeralda can be flex as well. Good also counter, or not counter, but good contest for a Yutsong. But it will actually be a Kagura and as well as Uranus.
Oh, Uranus and Kagura. This is, flashback to Season 6 when Uranus and Yuzong were just the meta at that time with M2 as well. But Kagura going to be picked up for the side of Evos Legends. We don't really know where it's going to go, but instantly for the side of Alter Ego, you take the Lancelot. We're taking the Hayabusa for Boy. And now we are going to enter the second phase of bans. Alter Ego, first ban coming in through. What is it going to be? Should be targeted towards the side of Clover and Rect. Maybe an Angela ban, perhaps a Diggy ban.
Oh.
If they're looking to dive that back line, I think Diggy's a little bit too expensive here. What else can be banned?
I don't know. The thing is, I feel like both teams are lacking the CC to prevent these two assassins from going crazy. So if they want to ban that, it also will backfire onto them as well. So at this stage, I'm kind of confused, but for the side of Alter Ego Esports, I'd go for that Ruby ban. But no, it is going to be the respect ban towards Clover. The 1-1 ban comes through for the side of Alter Ego Esports.
No 1-1 today for Clover, respecting also the potential that this gold laner hero could give it could have the impact. And right now, Evos Legends, yeah, I believe Alter Ego here could just pick up a roamer in their first pick for the second phase. So Hayabusa is up for grabs. Evos Legends, will they be able to locate that pick, that ban? Because sure, Kagura is independent, can flee, but this Lancelot is going to have somewhat of a trouble in mobility if there's a Kufra.
Yeah, but if you're Evos Legends here, Goni, who do you want to ban from the side of Alter Ego? Nino in the gold lane right now. He's so flexible. He plays the Popol, he plays the Beatrix that has been banned, but he also plays these fighters in that gold lane. The Benedetta being his signature pick from Season 8.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. So it is going to be a question, right? Again, this Matilda can be flexed as well. Not in the roamer position, can be put in the mid lane, in the mid lane as well. So I feel like Evos, what will they go for?
Well, we're going to have to see what they go for here. It's going to be the Brody banned away. Again, taking away Clover's heroes. We all know that his hero pool is quite, shallow in the season so far. He's only played he has played the Ruby as well, the fighters here, but other than that, Marksman has always been the Brody. 1-1 is just a safe ban for the side of Alter Ego, getting it off the hands of him, as we all know, but let's see. Evos Legends with the final ban. Do they want to ban a fighter away from the side of Alter Ego, from the side of Nino, or perhaps do they just want to let it go? Maybe ban towards that Popo and Koopa.
That is definitely a possibility, but I'd like to highlight that Udil has yet to pick up his hero as well. The Kagura has been used from the side of Evos Legends, but actually it's going to be the Chill ban coming through for the side of Evos Legends, so still denying that type of presence, also respecting towards Alter Ego Esports for sure. And now, in the second phase, will they be opting towards that middle? Yeah, okay, so the Lilia pick comes into play here for Udil. So very interesting pick here for Udil. We've only seen him play Farsa Kagura. Have we seen him play the Lilia?
Not this season. Not this season. So this is the debut for this season, but with this Lilia, what they're saying is synergizing with Hayabusa, as well as Matilda. They want to play for the early game. Remember, level 4, Yuzong could just join in. Their early game presence is just huge. Matilda level 4, Circling Eagle, they want to team fight in the early game, so they have a better somewhat opportunity to take down perhaps all 3 turtles, if not 2. Evos Legends, how will they go about this, is the question.
That is going to be the question here. Evos Legends to round up their draft, they're going to have to pick 2 heroes, the gold lane and the roamer. It is going to be the Kufra with the Selena. Wow. Wait a minute. That's the Kagura in the gold lane, a Kufra in the roam. Wait, no. It's a Kufra in the XP, right?
Kufra
Gold?
No. Rek does not play Selena. Remember.
Rek doesn't play Selena. Luminaire is the one who plays Selena.
A lot of magic power here.
Yeah, this is just a lot of magic. Alter Ego can punish this instantly here, Eterna. With maybe an Esmeralda pick, they can just out-sustain Evos Legends.
Yeah, and I think that the Yuzong is going to be placed into the hands of Nino, and I think that's going to be exactly what they can do to be able to, kind of level it out in terms of laning. So it's going to be very interesting to see, because Rekt, as we all know, isn't very good on the Kufra.
Yeah.
But perhaps with the amount of time that he has in his hands, he does have that option.
What?
But look at this. Oof. This is personal. Oh my god, this is a huge personal pick.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Was it on Udil? It might be a bug. I think it should be in the gold lane. I think it should be Nino playing it.
Udil playing in Harith?
Is it Udil? It is Udil. But no way, it's Matilda.
Wait.
Just wait.
No. It's Matilda.
Wait.
Udil on Matilda. And Harith going to be played by Nino. That should be the case. But Harith, they actually picked Harith after the Kufra. That's interesting. Now that's really interesting here, but The crowd is loving it. You can hear the chants, the grunts by the side of the Evos fans. We're gonna hear Alter Ego probably as we get into the game, but the portal has opened up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to dive into the land of Dawn for this match. Evos Legends takes on Alter Ego.
Yeah, guys, you're right here. With the composition coming into play, Harith is actually going to be in the gold lane going against Kagura. So a huge shakeup here in terms that we've never seen these heroes being played in that particular lane. So already something new coming in from Evos Legends as well as Alter Ego Esports.
Oh, bringing something new, and we can see here 3 purifies for side of Alter Ego Esports, somehow respecting the crowd control potential. As we can see here, the rotations, actually, Silly Boy does not even bother to contest the lethal.
Uh-oh, Luminar actually gets it now. Abyssal Arrow gonna be popped, Abyssal Trap as well. Depth Clutch is gonna be first blood for the side of Evos Legends, presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. Already a blunder here early on. Luminaire, as we all know, lethal on that Selena.
Oh, very, very true right now. As you can see that they are leading as well. But looking at how many purifies there are on the side of Alter Ego Esports, it is going to be very difficult for Evos Legends to land that particular moment. But wait a minute.
Yeah, Nino actually dashing away. Death Coach and Udil trying to punish him. Wreck now, caught in the bad situation, but is still going to be able to get away with the flicker. Luminaire joins as well, tries to go for the Abyssal Arrow, but doesn't connect. He will just place a few traps into the jungle. Fun fact, by the way, Shelly Boy jumping in with the Quad Shadow. This is going to be a free kill for him, but no! The perfect flicker to cancel that Shadow kill. Luminaire, oh my lord.
Man, oh man. Again, looking at the compositions, I feel like Alter Ego Esports here should somehow have more grasp for the early game, even though, on the other side, they have Selena. Sure, the pickoff game is so huge, but it all, again, hit or miss. They need to somehow dodge this Abyssal Arrow. If not, oh, there you go.
Luminaire action prediction. He gets the Abyssal Arrow down. Clover now with a burst. Depth Coach gets taken down. Luminaire and Clover now leading to overturn. Nino gets caught back in. He jumps forward. He tries to go for more. Zaman Force gonna be popped. He might look for the outplay here. He dashes back and forth, but in the end, he outplays Luminaire. Oh my god. A 2v1 and a 1-for-1 trade. Pi jumping in with a Petrify. Gonna be able to connect onto Wreck, and that's gonna be first jumping as well. Pi popping on the Black Dragon form, trying to buy some time, but in the kill scoreboard, it is still 3-2 Evos Legends.
Man, very intense first 3 minutes here. Already so many pickoffs off the board, so many trades as well happening. And both teams with their composition, they want to be aggressive in towards the early game, but it seems like Evos Legends are just a step above the side of Alter Ego Esports, being able to predict the movements coming in from Alter Ego Esports, as well as setting up better in terms of map control and for the neutral objectives in this turtle.
Man, I predicted that the turtle will be controlled by the side of Alter Ego Esports, but take a look. It is actually Evos with the uncontested turtle, but take a look at top side. I feel like they want to pressure the gold lane.
Yeah, Death Coach already going for Circle Eagle. Clover still able to get away, but it's going to be the turret gold targeted here for the side of Alter Ego. Wrecked already positioning himself very aggressively. Won't really go for the Timeless Revenge, I feel like. A little bit too risky, but Evos pick up the better trade here in the 3rd minute.
Yeah, they were trying to look for some compensation from the side of Alter Ego Esports, understanding that when it comes down to it, maybe the pressure coming in from Rekt with his abilities might be a little too much earlier on, understanding that it is the Kufra against the Hayabusa when it comes down to it. So they are looking for trades. Unfortunately, they weren't able to pick up Clover per se because of as we all know too, that Kagura is a very sustainable mage.
Very sustainable and as well as independent, but guys, Garuda Splash is ready for you.
Garuda Splash. Get 50% discount off of your MPL Season 9 ticket with the refreshing Garuda Splash. Wreck jumping onto Death Coach, and the Abyssal Arrow connects onto Nino. Clover unable to get it down with the Yin overturn, but Abyssal Arrow once again going to be popped. Nino dodging away. He doesn't have the Purify. Fierstick is right there, and he might just look for the execute. Nino jumping away, but Rex takes him down with Fierstick to execute. He goes in for the puncture. Miracle Boy doing miracle things. Fierstick gets the puncture and a double for him. Anti-Mage in the mid lane going to be chunked quite low, but Udil gets out of the Abyssal Arrow.
Time and time again, we've seen the synergy coming in between Fierstick and Rex, and finally we get to see it on screen. when Fursick is at his best, he does wonders, and hence the name the Miracle Boy. So the thing is, can Evos Legends keep going in with this consistency as, again, Fursick goes back in?
Fursick goes back in, and oh my goodness gracious! He connects onto everything.
Man, oh man, and Evos Legends, they are building up a huge objective lead and as well as economy. Take a look at Clover already with 2 kills in his pocket. And the kill pressure on this Kagura is just huge with that execute battle spell. So I feel like Alter Ego Esports, they are now driven by the plays from side of Evos Legends. They need to be more proactive across the map, perhaps.
Yeah, but the issue is Alter Ego Esports, they're losing in that bottom lane as well. Anti-Mage already 1 level above Pi, but look at this, there might be an engage, but not just yet. They both want to set up for this turtle, but Alter Ego Esports, they have to be careful. They are behind in 2,000 gold. So with that in mind, let's see what Alter Ego Esports can do.
Oh, it's a battle of the Miracle Boy. Selly Boy going in with a shadow kill, going to be able to jump away with the quad shadow. Who got the purple buff? Was it Fursick?
Fursick.
It was Fursick. He gets it, but at what price? That was the retribution popped and used. The turtle has been started by Evos Legends, but Alter Ego already looking for the trades up top as well. So far, it is Evos Legends controlling the game. 2K gold lead for now.
Yeah, but they were able to get it because there was no contest. But look at this.
Oh my god, Nino gets caught once again with a missile arrow. Going to be able to outplay with his Amon Forces. Luminary pops into Flicker. They've got instantly there to follow it up. That's going to be the kill picked up by Udil. And Evos have just lost 1 member, but it's fine. It's Luminaire. Doesn't have a shutdown. Alter Ego still on the back foot.
Alter Ego Esports being able to take a trade though, so something that they can get some sort of compensation as well as Anti-Mage. Oh my god, this Uranus is such a huge issue.
It's Season 7 Anti-Mage. He's back, baby. Look at him. 1 versus everybody as Fursick comes as well. They're going to be able to get the turret, and oh my goodness, Fursick goes in for the execution. He destroys the previous Miracle Boy, but in the end, Pi goes in for the shutdown as well. Anti-Mage and Luminaire looking for the trade as well. Furious Dive going to be popped. Anti-Mage now caught in the bad situation. Flickers outside, and that is still just a 1 for 2. But my goodness, Fursick is on a roll.
Fursick is on a roll, but he has to be careful. He can't go for it too much because they don't want him getting all the shutdown gold coming in from the side of Evos Legends. But as it stands, Alter Ego Esports, they are further behind than they already were. They lost a turret in the top side because they aren't handling the lanes as well as it could be.
Let's take a look at the items here. Evos with the lead. Take a look at Clover, already Clock and Lightning Truncheon built. And if we take a look at Fursick, man, the penetration is there. That is why he can deal a lot of damage. And Udil popping the black shoes.
There you go, Clover jumping in, but it's going to be the Abyssal Arrow saving him. Pi gets caught, and that's going to be the Mod Force wrecked! Oh my god! Tyrant's Rage will be able to shut him down. Fursick jumps in with the Phantom Execution. Pi has nowhere to go. That's Luminaire picking up the scraps and a 3K gold lead.
3K gold lead and 3 members down just like that. The synergy coming from Evos Legends is definitely there. We questioned that for a bit, but that's exactly what they're bringing to the table. We can see their communication is on point, their calculation is on point. They're really backing up one another and using their wombo combo strat to the utmost potential. And it's very difficult to see how Alter Ego Esports can actually come back from this. But if there is a chance, how will they do that? But wait a minute.
There you go, another fight goes in. Nino jumping in for the wreck, gonna be able to get the Tyrant Space on the backside. He's gonna get taken down though. That's a little bit old crazy. Nino gets the shutdown. Anti-Mage falls, and Alter Ego are back in it, baby. A 3K gold lead now down to only a 1.8K, Gani.
Oh, Alter Ego Esports with the response. And if we take a look on why that is, I feel like Evos Legends, they overcommit. Oh, never mind.
Oh my god, Fursick jumping with Phantom Execution. The Abyssal Arrow will not connect. Nino jumping in, jumping backwards as well. And that's going to be Fursick taken down. Oh, there you have it. Selly Boy coming in with a vengeance. 1-1 and 5. That might be a free lord for Alter Ego, Gani.
Ooh, a very strong showing now, Alter Ego. I feel like Alter Ego with their comp here, they are now ready. Remember, this is the mid-game. Harith, Lilia, Youth Song even is ready for the team fight. In the early game, it was all Evos Legends. Remember, they have that Selena and as well as Lancelot. But I feel like they are now more than ready. And Evos, they could not just engage willingly just like they did before. They need to pick their battles as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think Alter Ego Esports, they are starting to reach their power spike. I feel like Nino is also starting to regain all the items that he needs and able to be able to have the impact, the damage that he can have in the later stages of the game. But, I'm surprised. I mean, Evos Legends were leading quite heavily, and Alter Ego Esports has actually managed to equalize that goal difference. And I don't know if the audience can hear it, but the chance for Evos Legends is insane. So the mental play, the mental game coming in for Alter Ego Esports is quite heavy as well.
Most definitely. Right now, Evos, even, they are so proactive here with their composition. Even though they are slightly behind, it is an even game. But they might take it.
They might take it right now. Rek jumps in onto Devkoch. That's a lot of abilities popped and used. Luminaire and Rek forced to back away. Devkoch's Athena has been popped though. That's Lord taking a half HP. Fiercestick actually able to jump it away. Oh my goodness. Again, the Abyssal Arrow connects at will. Rek goes in for Tyrant's Trade, but that's going to be a lot of resources. Clover picks up Selly Boy on the backside. Pi trying to do the same right now as Fiercestick pops with the conceal right now. He's going to be able to outplay. He goes in for the Furious Dive, the Phantom Execution, and that is a 2-kill lead in this fight. Devkoch caught in the bad situation, goes in with a guiding win, will be able to get out, but Udil in the mid lane trying to buy some time. It is going to be a pause coming in for the side of Alter Ego, I believe, but wow, we have some time to chillax. This game has just been
So intense.
let me get a breather real quick.
Yeah,
that
okay.
was a lot of fights.
I mean, back and forth fights, back and forth skirmishes, back and forth pickoffs coming into play. Evos Legends earlier on having the lead. But it seems like Alter Ego Esports, they're putting a lot of resistance as well. They don't want to let Evos Legends take this as easy as that. And interestingly enough, I don't see much of a performance coming in from Devkoch on that Matilda.
Very, very on point analysis there. I was about to say, I mean, Devkoch, sure, it is a Matilda. You really want to open vision, you really want to enable your team, but sometimes he just overextends with perhaps lack of information, opening bushes without the whereabouts of the Evos Legends roster. And
Yeah.
it's just sad to see, because without one member, especially your roamer, it's just so hard to engage. It's just so hard to somehow commit to a fight when your roamer is picked off 0 for 0 or 0 for 1.
Yeah.
And Evos Legends is just smart to capitalize and commit, even though it's just a roamer, commit to team fights and take him down to enable their movements and mobility, I feel like.
Yeah, I agree with you. But the problem is, in their composition, who is their frontline? Matilda and Yuzong. And most of the time, the Yuzong is also busy doing his own thing. And the thing is, when it comes down to it, the only person who can open the map is going to be the Matilda, because if Haya does it, he might get picked off because of the pressure coming in from Evos Legends. They do have a Kufra. The Lilia can't do it. The Harith can't do it. So the only option is for the Matilda. And unfortunately, the Matilda is going head-to-head also with a Selena who can put all the traps all around the map, who can open vision a bit better. And that's how I feel Evos Legends has the upper edge in the early game. But now that we are, how many minutes in? Already mid-game, right?
Already mid-game, Lord is up.
Yeah, and now that we're reaching the mid-game, I feel like that's when the power spikes coming in from Alter Ego Esports start to come into play. Sure, Evos Legends, they do have the Kagura as well, and that's just someone that they need to be aware of. I think when it comes down to it, one of the winning conditions for the side of Alter Ego Esports is to take this Kagura down.
Taking Kagura down is not an easy task. Remember, Kagura, it has a flea. She has a flea. So it's going to be so hard to catch, quote unquote, this Matilda. Remember, from the side of the composition, from the side of Alter Ego, little to no CC also. So it is going to be a challenge, but Evos will claim this first Lord.
Yeah, with that one blunder for the side of Alter Ego, it seems like Evos Legends will be able to pick up the scraps. That's the free Lord picked up, but it is only level 1 Lord, not the enhanced, not the luminous one for now.
My god, Divine Glaive already secured by Clover here, Gani.
Oh, and on top of that, Holy Crystal as well. So 4 items already.
Nasty.
And remember, Clover has the execute, so kill pressure is always there. Right now, though, with this Lord push and as well as economy, I feel like Alter Ego could just defend this one. They do not want to fight this one. They need to just take the purple buff and focus on defense. As Evos Legends, they need to manipulate their ways well.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what they need to do, because right now, Evos Legends, even though they are having the space, they do have the space, they do have to be aware of the possibility that their wave clear might be disrupted. And that's exactly what's happening right now, but we'll see. Will Evos Legends actually detect this before it gets too far?
Hayabusa, Silly Boy needs to be very careful here. It seems like they are already moving to the top side. First, you get a 1v1 against Silly Boy. Going to be able to dodge away right there, but he goes in once more. Dodges the Phantom Execution. Now, it's all going to come down to who gets it first. Versik gets the kill with the help of Selena. It could have been a solo kill if Luminaire just went by, but because of that, Alter Ego have actually bought enough time to clear the waves into that bottom side, mid lane as well now. Evos Legends, they have a man advantage. Udil gets caught instantly, pops in that Purify and goes over to Black Shoes. Wreck now caught in a bad situation. Nino jumps in back and forth, gonna be able to deal some damage, but it's gonna be him dashing away to safety. He gets the kill. He outplays Rex, and Clover as well gets taken down.
My god, that was a huge play coming in from Nino. I thought for sure he would have been taken down, but he instantly outplayed Rex, and as was actually able to get Rex off the board. Wait a minute. Is Deathcoach going for this?
What in the world just happened? Boy dashing forward, dashing backwards. Nino, suddenly you see him, then you don't.
Some magic trick happening on screen right now here, Gani.
Holy, I feel like overextending there, Nino, with the outplay, but he gets outplayed himself. Now, still one base turret down. Alter Ego Esports, they still have a chance to turn this around, guys. Sure, they are behind, but Evos Legends, they are sharp. They are sharp. They read the map well. They acknowledge perhaps the whereabouts of Alter Ego, and just somehow with the calculations and as well as the rotations here. Take a look at the real-time win probability, 66%. Why that is, the space, the objectives, and as well as the goal lead is for the side of Evos Legends. Now though, mid-game, Alter Ego Esports, they need to find they need to figure something out here. How do they target Clover?
That's true. I mean, Anti-Mage being a huge sustainable figure there, also being annoying, disrupting so many resources, baiting them as well. But it seems like Evos Legends, they do have a kickstart on this next neutral objective in that Enhanced Lord. So we're going to see, will it be just free, given, no contest whatsoever? And we'll just see. Look at this, Mirko.
It seems so, and in the top side is going to be Pi jumped on by Clover and Rex. He's still going to be able to pop the Black Dragon form, and Deathcoach is going to go, oh my god, he's going to go for the engage, but he's going to be caught in the Abyssal Arrow. Nino, what are you doing? He dashes forward with the Zaman forward. He's going to get caught. Deathcoach as well. Silly Boy in the midst of it all now, going in, but it's going to be the Abyssal Arrow popped once more. Silly Boy caught in the bad situation. Pi versus the Anti-Mage is going in, destroying the back lines, but Pi will be able to get away. Now, Silly Boy, he's getting chased down. It seems like he has nowhere to go. He goes in for one more quad shadow. Clover catches him, and that's the execute. Now with Enhanced Lord jumping into the base, Pi, Deathcoach, and Udil, they're gonna have to force this here. Rek goes in for the flicker in front with the Tyrant's Rage as well, but not gonna be able to get anyone stunned. Alter Ego on the defense still. It is gonna be the Enhanced Lord taken down. Actually, Nino has respawned. Rek goes in, but he's gonna be caught in the Furious Dive. First thing, jumps over the Phantom Execution. Pi still able to buy so much time with the Black Dragon form, but it's gonna be Nino picked up the base, targeted, and Udil will be locked down. That's game number 1 for Evos.
A very strong statement coming in from Evos Legends, being able to take it rather quickly as well as in a one-sided fashion. It did seem like Alter Ego Esports had a bit of fight in them, but ultimately, when it came down to it, Alter Ego Esports, they just made too many mistakes, Gunny.
They were behind in the early game. Sure, they had their chances to somewhat turn the game around, but Evos Legends played a clinical game. I feel like they were the sharper team. They executed their game plan well, more than